Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to tonight's news broadcast, where the wireless crackles with the latest tidings from the fast-moving world of digital currency. Gather your family around the set, pour yourself a cup of tea, and let us bring you the stories making headlines across the globe. We begin with the markets, where the mighty Bitcoin has lost some of its shine. Alongside Ethereum and XRP, the grand trio of digital assets slid in value this week, spurred by rising fears of inflation and the whispers of new moves from central bankers. Analysts say investors are tightening their belts, worried that higher living costs and interest rates might slow the party. Bitcoin, once holding steady above 100,000, took a stumble, while Ethereum and XRP also wobbled. Traders compared the mood to a blackout drill. The lights may come back on, but for now, everyone is standing still and quiet. Some experts remind us, however, that digital coins have faced darker nights before, only to roar back at dawn. From Europe comes news of tradition meeting innovation. 9 of the continent's most powerful banks, including UniCredit of Italy and ING of the Netherlands, have joined hands to create a brand new euro stablecoin. That's right, a digital token pegged to the strength of the common currency itself, built to meet the new MiCA rules laid down by European regulators. Think of it as a modern counterpart to the trusted banknote, but minted on the electronic ledgers of tomorrow. This consortium of bankers insists it will bring stability, efficiency, and perhaps even new pride to Europe's place in the financial world. After all, when even the bankers are rolling up their sleeves to experiment with blockchains, one can be sure we're in the midst of a new industrial revolution. Only this one hums along not on coal and steel, but on code and computing. Next, across the Atlantic, the firm everyone loves to talk about, Tether, is aiming for the stars. Reports tell us the company is seeking a colossal $15 to $20 billion in fresh investment. If they succeed, Tether could be valued at $500 billion. That's $500 billion. To put it in perspective, that would rival some of the most storied corporations in the world. Critics say the firm is controversial, its reserves often questioned, but none can deny its dominance in the stablecoin trade. With such a war chest, Tether could expand into payments, lending, and even government partnerships. It's enough to make one imagine ticker tape parades down Wall Street, with financiers tossing their hats skyward at the sheer audacity of it all. But the markets are not without danger. Just this week, a wave of liquidations swept through the crypto exchanges, wiping out some $1.5 billion in leveraged bets. Traders who borrowed heavily, gambling on a climb in prices, were caught flat-footed as values dropped. Exchanges began liquidating their positions automatically, leading to a cascade effect that left portfolios emptier than a larder at the end of ration week. Bitcoin dipped, Ethereum slipped, and the once mighty bullish sentiment was replaced with caution. It was a reminder to many that while leverage can promise fast riches, it can also lead to swift ruin. A tale as old as the gold rushes of yesteryear. And finally, we turn our attention northward to Canada, where regulators have sent a clear message. KuCoin's parent company, Pekin Global, was hit with a fine of nearly 20 million Canadian dollars for failing to meet anti-money laundering standards. Authorities allege the firm failed to register properly, did not report large transactions, and neglected to flag suspicious activity. This action is being hailed as one of the most significant enforcement steps yet in Canada's oversight of the crypto frontier. For KuCoin, it's a stern warning that the Mounties are keeping watch, and that no matter how modern the medium, the rules of finance remain as firm as ever. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, a world in flux. Coins that stumble, banks that innovate, companies that dare to dream of billions, markets that punish the bold, and regulators that stand guard. It is a grand drama, unfolding not on battlefields, but on trading screens, not with ration books, but with digital wallets. One thing is certain, the story of crypto marches ever onward, and we shall be here to report it, clear and true, each step of the way. Stay tuned and keep those dials locked. More news is always just around the corner.